Hello everyone, welcome to my Logic Pro 10 tutorial. I am excited all the time to do a Logic Pro 10 tutorial because there's so much to learn. Don't be intimidated by the scrolling bar that you see or all the menus that you see in connection to if you want to go here, see file, edit, track, navigate, record, mix, view, windows, and so on. The scrolling bar is recording everything that I'm saying at the same time. And we're going to go over that to let you know how I'm able to do that. And if you would like to know what version of Logic Pro 10 you're using, you just go, take your pointer, point up to Logic Pro 10, go to About, and you can see the version right here. The version I'm using is 10.7.3, and you can X out it right here. Now, if you happen to be using an older version, mostly everything that I'm teaching in this tutorial will apply. This version might have a few updates that yours may not have, but trust me, you're going to walk away learning something. And that's the key focus of why I'm doing this. And thanks for the love and support by clicking like, subscribe, and the notification bell if you enjoyed this video. So let's get started. I stop the scrolling by touching the space bar. If I want to hit return and go back to the beginning, that's what I can do. If I want to loop, make it play the same part over and over or just a certain section, I will click on this and hit the space bar. As you see, it will repeat itself. And this flashing light here is the record. I can take the record button off because I'm not recording right now. And if I take it off, you won't be able to hear me. If I take off the record button and keep talking, I was talking, you weren't able to hear me. If you see this plus sign or the double plus sign that looks like two squares, that will give me the exact same settings that we'll get to for each one. If I want to do something with new settings, I will click just this. And I can do record, I can do software instruments. But today we're just going to deal with just audio. So I make sure that the audio here is highlighted. I would make sure that this says audio out 1 and 2. Right? That's the output, and the input is 1 and 2. I would click create. It made a new track. If I want to enlarge a track to make it a little bit bigger, I'll just grab it here and pull it down. Now, if you're using an audio interface, what you would like to do, or what you have to do is this. Go up here, this is Logic Pro. You scroll down here to where it says Preferences. You will go to your audio. You'll see here, General tab, Audio tab, Recording tab, MIDI tab, and so on. But we're going to go right to the Audio tab. And the core is enabled, and I'm using the Universal Audio Thunderbolt. I'm using for the output and the input. So as I plug that in, it knows exactly what I'm doing and what I'm using. I'll X out of it. When you want to record, you just hit the R here, and then hit the R on your MacBook. You'll hear a metronome, it'll click in about. Now, the reason why you heard that track without hearing me record a new one is because it's not muted. This is mute, this is solo, this is record. We won't get to these right now, these other two. Okay, so I'm going to mute this. And while this is in blue here and it's highlighted, because if I click out of it, it's not highlighted. If I click it, it's highlighted. I can hit delete on my keyboard and it's gone. Hit return to start over from the beginning. I'll hit record again. It'll start recording with the count in and it'll start recording my voice. Yes, indeed. This is working out great. I love everything about Logic Pro 10. Okay? Now it was going to repeat itself because I have this highlighted, but I'm going to leave it on repeat. I'm going to leave that on. Hit the space bar. Let's see what it says. I'm going to make another track. I'm going to hit this here, plus sign. Matter of fact, I want the same settings, so I'm going to hit this one this time. And there we go. We have the same settings. Now, if you have on headphones and you may not understand this, you may hear only one side coming in. Because I have this set up as stereo. It recorded here and there's nothing here. So you have to go over here to where you see 1 and 2. See how you see 2 lines here? Click that. And now it's just 1 because the microphone is not stereo, it's mono. So this one up here, when it recorded on one track, it was looking for a signal for this track. That's why there's nothing there, no information is there. So now, I'm going to mute this one because I'm doing a new one. And I'm going to hit R on the keyboard. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Stop with the space bar. As you can see, it recorded it as mono. I'll play it back. So that's how we do it.